Good Wednesday morning. This is 106.1 KYVZ. Joe Vazurek visiting with Ag meteorologist Chris Schromick at Decision Weather and Atwood, as well as America's Weather Streaming Channel. Chris, another warm day on tap for the tri-state region.
Yeah, Joe, we're going to see temperatures this afternoon easily get into those lower 90s with a warm start out there already this morning. We got south-southwesterly winds at 10 miles per hour that are pushing low temperatures into the upper 50s and to middle 60s, and eventually reaching 70 degrees there in McCook and in the upper 60s in Norton and Oberlin reporting 68. We've got 66 degrees in Colby, 59 out there in Burlington and Ray, and 63 in Goodland. This afternoon, we'll see those temperatures top out that 90 to 95 degree range. We'll see the winds from the south-southeasterly direction be a bit breezy at 10 to 20 miles per hour with gusts to 25. And that will be due to a high-pressure ridge that's setting overhead and a cutoff low that's meandering out of the southwest through West Texas and Oklahoma the next 48 hours. What that also will do is bring some late afternoon and evening chances for showers and thunderstorms coming off the Rockies. This afternoon and evening, they probably do not make it past the Kansas-Colorado line before sunset and dissipating. One or two could in the Three Corners area, but tomorrow afternoon, as that cutoff low gets a little bit closer to the area and further to the east, we expect those storms to come across the line during the later evening periods and be weakening, so we're not thinking there's a real high threat for any of those to be severe tomorrow evening. Maybe one or two out in eastern Colorado or along the border, maybe some locally heavy rain in an isolated cell in those areas. But once we get to Friday and Saturday, as that upper level region flattens some and disturbances come directly out of the central Rockies across the central plains, the threat for thunderstorms look more likely there in the evening hours. Some of those could be severe with large hail and damaging winds. Small risk for tornadoes, but not likely. There just isn't enough shear to work with. Both those days, the temperatures will probably drop down into the middle to upper 80s. It'll be a bit cooler. The overnight lows being in the lower 60s the next couple of nights will drop down Friday and Saturday night there into the upper 50s to around 60. And then Sunday, we have a high-pressure ridge that kind of comes over the area briefly, warms things back up into that 90 to 95 degree range. Still have some storm activity out on the front range of Colorado, maybe making it to the border. But then we get to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and potentially the rest of next week. We see a cold front come through, an upper level trough, maybe even a cutoff low that'll keep the thunderstorm chances coming beyond the 6 to 10 day period and into the long range forecast, where we are getting computer models differing, the European being drier with maybe an inch or so of precipitation during the period. However, the American model is showing we could have locally anywhere from 3 upwards to 5 and 6 inches of precipitation by the end of the month. And that is generally the one that to bring more activity and be a little bit more accurate. So we'll start thinking about that and the potential that we could have rains continuing off and on almost daily to the end of the month.
Once again, that's Ag meteorologist Chris Schromick at Decision Weather and Atwood, as well as America's Weather Streaming Channel. For KYVZ Radio, I'm Joe Vazurek.